Before we speak on the actual subject, I want to make a disclaimer. Most of us, we come from the Indian, Australian diaspora here in Australia. Most of us, we are coming from an Indian background. I want to make a point very clear. All of us who are here, we love our country, India. India is our motherland. India is what we are ready to fight and die for. India is what our forefathers, our ancestors gave their blood to achieve the freedom from the conquerors, from the invader, the British army and the British regime of that time. We will stand united against any evil force that wants to divide, that wants to break India into pieces. Any neighboring country, including the mighty communist China, that they want to infiltrate into India, we Indians are ready to stand once again to fight and die for India. None of us are here against our country, India. Neither are we against our people, the Indians. But yes, we are against every evil force, every right-wing extremist who is creating hate and dividing our society, India. What I want to quickly give a glimpse of what is the uproar that is happening in India. The hijab robe, which is now turning into a hijab ban in India. 5 to 6 girls in a school in Karnataka who are wearing hijab were stopped from attending the school by their principal, which is absolutely unconstitutional, which is inhuman, which is incorrect, which is against women empowerment, which is against the rights of women in Indian society. These 6 girls, they went all the way to the High Court of India to challenge their principal, who happens to be a misogynist, who is stopping them from their education. It is important to know, for last 70 years, every Indian, Muslim or non-Muslim alike, has been wearing whatever they want to wear, including the hijab, in their schools, in their colleges, in their universities. There was no restriction whatsoever. What is important now is to see who is causing this interruption. Who are these evil forces who are trying to stop the Muslim women and women at large from going to the education? This group, these right-wing extremists who are titled as Hindutva extremists of India, these people belong to the same progeny, to the same organization that killed none other than the Mahatma Gandhi of India. They are the same group which falls into the category of RSS, a group that was banned in India 3 times for being a terrorist outfit. Most of these miscreants, these goons, they belong to this organization. This organization, RSS, and all its affiliates were banned in 1948 by Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, the then Home Minister of India. They were again banned in 1975 by Indira Gandhi. What do we do about them? What we need to do is we need to first educate the masses, inform them what is hijab. Right now in India, there is a massive force using the news channels, using the media. They are questioning the very essence of hijab. They are asking, what is hijab? Hijab is not part of Islam, so hijab is not required, so hijab should not be worn in the schools. This is the narrative they are coming with. So I just want to quickly give an information for all of us, but also to pass it on to the rest of the people. Hijab is mentioned in the Quran in several places. The 2 main questions that tabloid media is raising in India is the hijab is not mentioned in the Quran, so Muslims do not need to wear hijab. The second question they are raising is, they're saying hijab is not essential in Islam. So let us see both of these aspects. The word hijab is mentioned in the Quran in several places, in at least 7 places, including in Surah Ahzab, Surah number 33, chapter 33, verse 53. It's further mentioned now as a command to wear hijab in the Quran, in Surah Nur, Surah number 24, ayah number 31, and in Surah Ahzab, Surah number 33, ayah number 59. The Arabic word used for hijab there is jilbab. Now jilbab is something that you put on top of your clothes. So your clothes, you're wearing the libas, and if you wear something on top of it, that is what is called hijab. And one of the ways of hijab is the jilbab, which you put from the top of your head and it hangs all the way down to the feet. So that is what you see most of the Muslim women wearing, the abaya, the hijab, the burqa, whatever you call it. This is what they are wearing, and this is directly commanded in the Quran in Surah Ahzab, Surah number 33, ayah number 59. Furthermore, one of our amazing girls, she mentioned that it's not only mentioned in the Quran, hijab, veil is also mentioned in other scriptures. This is very important to convey. The Hindutva extremist forces, which are saying the Muslim woman should not wear hijab, they fail to realize they're not just opposing Islam, they are even opposing their own religion. So the Hindutva extremists are not just Islamophobes, they are Hinduphobes as well. They are going against their own teaching, they are going against their own women, they are going against their own religion. It's mentioned in the Hindu scripture, in Mahacharitra, it says in Act 2, page 71, Mahavir Charitra, Rama, who is one of the gods of Hinduism, Lord Rama, when his uncle Purushram comes, he says to his wife Sita, he is our uncle. He is our uncle, he is our elder. Put on your veil out of respect for him. So Lord Ram, the Hindu god, commands his wife to wear veil according to the Hindu scriptures. So the Hindutva extremists are going against not just Islam, but their own faith as well. There is one statistics that just came 2 days ago, 17th of February, Pew Research Center did a survey in India in 2019 and 20. They asked women who want to wear or who wear a head covering in India. It says 6 out of 10 women in India, they wear a head covering, including Muslim, Hindu, Christian and Sikh. 89% of Muslim women, they said they wear a head covering. 64% of Hindu women said they wear a head covering. 85% of Sikh women said they wear head covering. They went further. The survey mentions the current ruling party in India, the BJP, 66% of BJP supporting women, they also wear a head covering. This clearly shows that the Hindutva extremists are against one and all. I would come towards the conclusion. 2 important points. Our message to our sisters in India who have stood defiant against all the odds, who have stood and raised their voices against the Hindutva extremists, who have raised their voices against the oppression. I say to our sisters, we have seen your videos where you have been hit with sticks. We have seen the videos where you have been stripped with your hijab. What I say to you, on behalf of all Australians who are here, Muslims and non-Muslims alike, we are with you. Yes, we are not there with you physically, but with every hit that you have taken, it hurts us here in our hearts. We are not there with you, but we will stand and raise our voice from wherever we are up until your right to wear what you want, your right to wear your hijab, and your right to enter the schools and colleges. With your choice, we will stand and fight for you till date. Towards the conclusion, one of the popular poems that has been raised 2 years ago in India against the oppression that has been raised by certain authorities, the opportunistic politicians and the tabloid media in India. This poem is by Amir Aziz, and he said in one of his stanzas, he says, it is popularly known as Sab yaad rakha jayega, sab kuch yaad rakha jayega. Everything will be remembered. Everything will be made sure that we will remember that. And he says further, Tum zameen par zulm likh do, aasmaan par inqilab likha jayega. You may write oppression on earth. We will raise the serpents of resistance in the heavens. We will have to stand. We will have to stand against injustice, because our Rabb Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commands in the Quran in Surah Nisa chapter 4 verse 135, Ya ayyuhal ladina amanu kunu qawwamina bil qisti shuhada'a lillah walau ala anfusikum. O you who believe, stand firmly against injustice. Stand firmly against injustice, even if it be against yourself. So this is the command of Allah, and we will stand. Muslims and non-Muslims alike. We have had our friends from different communities here to speak today, who come from Indian background, and from non-Indian background. This shows the unity, the solidarity that we stand with. I would conclude by urging one and all to raise the slogan that Muskan Khan raised in the face of oppression, in the face of fear and terror, the slogan that has become the slogan of resistance, the slogan that has become the slogan of bravery, the slogan that is the slogan of freedom, the slogan of choice, the slogan of courage, the slogan. This slogan I want to raise, not just for the right of hijab, but we want to raise this slogan against all misogynist forces in India who have been assaulting women, who have been snatching the rights of women, who have been taking away the rights of scheduled castes, of lower caste tribes. They have been taking away the rights of Christian women. They've been taking away the rights of Sikh women. 700 farmers have died in India protesting. 4 farmers have been bulldozed under the car for speaking for their rights. This slogan is a slogan of resistance and freedom. I conclude with this slogan: Takbir, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar,
أشهد أن لا